Alright guys, we're back. Looks like now we're going to have Grant with his eVader Phasma going against Bridget with ePalpatine.
Who do you give this match to, Rob?
Oh man.
I'm gonna give you one card. The best defense.
Yeah. I think Palpatine's really strong. Bridget will increase her chances depending on who she goes after first, I think. But I think you do have to give it to Vader Phasma.
Right. A 10 health meat
especially
sack
Bridget
for,
being a newer
to be able
player,
to best defense both of Palpatine's dice away is just
right. And
great.
if Grant does gets any kind of a board state like he did in the last round, then it'll definitely it's going to be very rough
I
for her.
I don't think Bridget has the control. Has enough control to deal with Grant's board state if his holocron is hitting. Like it was last game.
Yeah, I think in order for a Palpatine player to have the advantage in this matchup, I think you definitely have to be a little more experienced than Bridget is. She's knowing that deck inside and out, and knowing who to go after, when to do what, is going to be a very big thing going against this Vader Phasma deck. And as much as I love my daughter, she just does not have the experience under her belt yet. So, but you never know. You know, good rolls versus bad rolls. That's one of the things about Destiny that could change this.
I mean, we saw earlier on stream when she took down Trey's Luke Ray deck.
Yeah, by milling.
Or I guess it would be Ray Luke deck.
Yeah,
since
it'd be
Ray
Ray
was
Luke,
the
actually.
elite
Yeah.
this time around.
So we got the display fixed there for y'all. Sorry about that. But I think it's an uphill fight for an experienced Palpatine player. So I think inexperience is going to really be a big factor in this. Not to mention this is just a really good
even
deck.
an experienced Palpatine player, I don't think could take down a decent Vader Phasma.
She did win the roll off, so she's gonna see which battlefield she chooses. What battlefield's Grant running over there?
Mos Eisley Spaceport.
So looks like she chooses Grant's battlefield. She's taking shields. What do you think about that, Justin?
I like it. I always like taking shields when I'm Palpatine. He's only 15 health, and I don't run Oto Gunga like a lot of other Palpatine players do. I instead run Cargo Hold because I think it saves more damage than Oto Gunga actually heals. So, but on the flip side of it, Palpatine hates dealing damage against shields.
Yes, it slows him down tremendously.
So, Grant's starting off with a 4-strike right away.
Yep. And
so
see the first turn
see
the first action holocron on Palpatine, which is always nice. You always want that holocron.
So I don't know why Grant. I mean, just play the best defense, you know?
Yeah. I don't see why you're waiting so long. Yeah.
Because she's probably not going to re-roll those.
Yeah.
Just
take the shields.
Palpatine
take the shields,
takes
make
what he
him
gets.
discard. Yeah.
The only time I re-roll Palpatine or change his dice is if I force speed into
something
aim
else.
or use the Force.
The only time, is if your opponent's not going to have a chance to mess with your dice after you change them. So.
Or if they're blank, obviously.
Yeah, well, if they're blanks, but.
So Grant does best defense on the Phasma.
If Phasma goes down early, I mean, do you see? Does that put Palpatine in a better position?
Definitely. I think now that Grant has done that damage on the Phasma, I think Bridget's target priority should be her. That will remove the leadership plays.
Mm-hmm.
It will remove. He won't be able to logistics resources to ramp.
Right.
And Palpatine's ability is just better than Vader's discard.
Yeah. Now before he plays best defense,
do
do you think the initial target's Vader there?
I don't know. one of the things that I've always liked to do as a Palpatine player is to kill the weakest character.
Yeah.
Because then my opponent is forced to put the bonus damage from Palpatine's dice onto
Vader.
Onto a single character.
Yeah.
Because if you don't kill their weakest character, they can spread it around more easily.
Yep. And Phasma's really not that weak. Also, you know, if you take her down, you're helping yourself out. So it looks like we're gonna go ahead and end that with Grant getting a resource, and we're gonna ready the characters and start the next turn.
So pretty even start so far.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if Bridget could have gotten force power out of her holocron there, but she's got 4 resources now, so she's looking pretty good to be able to rise again.
Yep.
In a turn or so.
When she'll need it.
She could actually just... She has it in hand, it looks like, so if she rolls a resource, she could do it this turn.
Oh, there's a resource and 2 discard.
And a holocron
special.
So,
wow, Grant.
That is a fantastic roll for her.
Oh, there comes that ePalpatine.
So if you're Bridget, which die do you resolve first, or do you?
I think I do the 2 discard first, personally.
I agree with that.
So she's gonna drop a Force Lightning out. She's gonna pay the resource to roll it out, and does she get the 3? Yep, the 3 for 1 on Force Lightning. So that's the
sooner in a round that you can discard cards from your opponent, the less options they have. So that's why the Vader Unkar one-punch Vader deck was so strong. Because you could activate Vader, fast hands 3, discard. They're down to 1 card. They're very, very limited in what they can do.
And it does look like Bridget does go after Phasma. She resolves that 3 ranged against Phasma, so probably...
Still not discarding, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully she does it now.
Yep, there we go. Yeah. There's the 2 discard. And hopefully she doesn't forget her Palpatine triggers.
So it will be... It will take her another couple turns to build up the resources she needs to
got the other ePalpatine.
Oh, no, because she can take 1 resource. She'll be able to rise again next turn.
Yeah, she'll still be able to rise again next turn.
That's good.
And she reminds them of the 2 damage from Palpatine. Yep.
And putting it on Phasma...
How?
I think I would split it and just make it harder for Palpatine to take her down.
Yeah.
Because now Bridget can resolve a 2 or 3 range from a Palpatine die onto Phasma, and then the 2 bonus damage goes over to Vader.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you split it, you make him waste damage.
Yeah, yep, definitely.
And you just get more value out of Phasma's dice.
Right.
Because he hasn't rolled a special yet on her.
So she's re-rolling the resource. Oh, she did get 2 discard, though. I think I'd take the resource there with... Well, I don't know.
Enrage? No, he's discarding to reroll later.
Oh, got the blank. So now she's going to make him discard the other one and 2 more damage. Saying maybe he does have Price of Failure in his deck. Yeah, he might. That might be what he's doing, but I don't know if he's going to get enough.
And I don't think he has Price of Failure.
Even if he did, doing that, I don't know. He doesn't. He's not going to get very much value out of it because either she rolls out and then he kills Phasma before he's even activated Vader, or she kills Phasma before he can get off Price of Failure next turn. Right. So, even if he had it in his deck, it's not.
I just don't think there's any harm in putting 4 damage onto Vader.
Yeah.
Right now.
Especially with 13 health. So.
And the number of control options that Grant has in his deck. Maybe he's hoping he'll draw into a best defense, and that'll save him.
Maybe.
And a lot of damage on Phasma because it's basically dealing 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage to remove 2 dice.
I don't know.
Salvation, yeah, she does play it pretty decent. Keep in mind, I taught her to play Friday. So she basically learned the game Friday, and she's played a few games with the Palpatine deck to try and get used to it. So I'm proud of her. She's doing pretty well. I'm just happy to see a new player, even if it is my daughter. So
Vibro Knife comes down, ambush action, rolls in Phasma, and...
Oh, he just switching out to 3.
Up. Yeah. So Grant will get some value out of his
Hits the
Phasma die
holocron special
before she dies.
and range damage, and then the resource on Palpatine.
And Grant's holding a Feel Your Anger, but Bridget didn't roll any blinks, and that is a ton of damage.
Yeah. So hopefully, she's gonna get the resource,
and she's gonna be able to rise again. So
he kills off Phasma. Well, yeah, I can see that because she was done this round anyway. I don't know. I still think putting all that damage on Phasma the last turn probably hurting Grant.
Grant needed to put that damage onto Vader because then Bridget wastes 3.
That's a lot of damage she's wasting right here. So, and another blank
if she was forced to resolve one of those dice against Phasma, but now she's not because Grant killed her for her.
And he cannot get that riot baton to cooperate with him this round. So, let's see. Oh, Bridget's gonna rise again. Oh man, I think I just do the damage there.
Yeah, you can rise again next turn.
Yeah, you're not in danger of dying, so...
I mean, it is possible for Grant to roll enough damage, especially with 50% chance to hit damage on the Z6
There comes the
baton.
Mind Probe off of Rise of Failure.
And does she have another Force Power for the Holocron special as well?
Yeah, it looks like a Force Push in her hand. So Grant's going to discard a reroll.
So it's going to be a melee stacked Vader against...
And he cannot get that baton to roll for him.
So it's going to be a melee stacked Vader against Force Lightning, Mind Probing Palpatine for the finish.
So is that the 2 range or the 3 range? Looks like the 3 range.
So that's going to be 5 damage coming in.
5 damage.
Now we saw last game that Grant forgot that his opponent was not allowed to play an electroshock because he had no yellow characters left.
I did criticize him that, by the way, guys, just so y'all know. Y'all feel better.
We'll see if any of the spot red characters in his deck that he has, if he forgets about those, like Logistics and Tactical Mastery.
Yeah, and I don't think Bridget's been playing long enough to catch those herself, so... finally got something on the Riot Baton, but it is the resource again. He wasn't able to get that damage. So Bridget's going to use the Holocron special, drop Force Push.
This is going to be very close.
Yeah.
But I think Bridget's got a little bit of an edge because she will be able to roll her dice out first next round.
Yep.
So what is that? Is that 7 damage coming out of Vader or 6?
Let's see. Looks like 7. No. Yeah, that's 6. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one melee on the other Vader dice. So
it would be really convenient for Grant to have. Oh wait, I just talked about that he wouldn't be able to play Tactical Mastery. Yeah, I was gonna say it would be good if he could Tactical Mastery, resolve damage, and then.
Oh, there he goes. Get some more.
Oh my goodness, 9 damage, putting Palpatine to 3 away, and Bridget has no control at all.
So she's gonna reroll.
Rerolling. Man, she needs to just claim.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. She's not going to play Deflect, but...
Yeah, just the ability to roll Palpatine out first. So... She's going to go ahead and do the 1 damage, so I'm sure we'll see an immediate claim by Grant here. He's going to want to be able to go first.
And that 1 damage is not worth going second in the turn order. And that's just a new player mistake. But that's one of the things that comes with playing more games is learning when to claim or not.
Yeah.
And it's one of the most interesting decisions you have to make in a game of Destiny at times. Now you can play really, really slow decks that will never claim, and you can play some decks that want to abuse the battlefield ability, so they have to be really fast.
Right.
But there's points in the game where it really, really matters who goes first.
Yes.
Being able to roll your dice first and force your opponent to respond can make them make some bad decisions.
Now Grant rolled out 4.
So,
but she does have overconfidence in her hand, I believe. Yeah.
And he's re-rolling the baton.
And another blank. So I think she definitely needs to overconfidence the Vader. And
I think you overconfidence the 2 Vader dice.
Yeah.
Just to. I mean, he could, if he has a Force Strike, it's game over anyways.
Right.
But
I don't see a force strike.
Got
Do you
two
see two isolations? So.
And a force illusion, which could be very helpful.
And see, that there again, that comes into play if she'd have been able to roll out first.
Because now she's having to spend an action to control Grant's dice. Grant will then have another action to try to re-roll into lethal damage.
Yeah.
And if he hits it, there's nothing she can do.
Yeah.
But let's say if Bridget were able to roll out first, and then Grant would have to control Bridget's die, Bridget would have another chance to re-roll and get lethal. You know?
Right. So she is going to overconfidence, and looks like she's going to choose the eVader die and the vibro knife die. Oh, the vibro knife die gets removed. Don't judge me, Salvation.
Salvation, are you one of those people that run a block and dodge in every deck?
Oh, and Grant. Oh.
Does he whiff?
11, 12, 30. Yeah, he gets the single damage, so now she has to roll out.
But he does have good control and isolations in his hand, but I think she's got too many damage dealing upgrades.
Yeah, if she rolls well. So, range on
man.
Palpatine, and...
So, he will be able to isolate the 3 ranged from Palpatine. And at that point, I might use the Force Lightning and remove the baton.
No, because of mitigation, I think I resolve the other Palpatine die. And,
it looks like Grant's just conceding.
Conceding. Yeah, what about those isolations, Grant?
Well, you can isolate the 3. Then she resolves the 2.
I guess he's thinking because that'll be 5, which will put Vader, and then if he does isolate
he can't isolate the lightning.
Yeah.
So if he isolates the 3, she resolves the 2. Then
yeah. So okay. So that is game. Wow, Bridget
taking down the entire event.
Taking down the tournament with ePalp. That's my girl, guys. I'm like I said, I'm happy I'm ecstatic that she's won. But I'm just so happy to have another person playing Destiny, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, new people's always
and especially
great.
Younger people.
I can't wait to see if these new starter decks bring in a lot more people.
I think so, Justin. I know you haven't had a chance to get those yet.
Apparently, they've been flying off Target shelves.
Yeah, but they having sat down. That's actually what I taught Bridget to play with. The 2 new starter decks are very, very user friendly when it comes to sitting down to teach somebody how to play Destiny. They're super fun, and they're very easy to teach somebody with. And that's actually, I finally talked my daughter into playing a game with me, and so we sat down after we got the new starter sets, and she played with me. And luckily, the nerd gene that she got from her daddy came out, and she liked the game. So there it is. She's hooked. And like I said, I think she's doing fairly well for being a new player, but I'm just glad to see new players, and I think this 2-player starter is helping out a lot.
Yeah.
And like I said, they have been flying off the shelves, and
I've also seen an influx of new members in the Knights of Ren Discord channel, actually.
Have you? Yeah, I haven't had a chance. I haven't been able to look at those lately, but a lot more stuff going on with Harvey and everything. But and speaking of that, guys, we have the link up on the screen right there. Follow the link. If you'd like to help out with Harvey, you can go to that link and buy raffle tickets. Ettin will be raffling off some stuff here. And
the grand prize is going to be a red
awesome
dragon trophy plaque.
Awesome
from
dragon
WizKids.
head.
It actually retails for $400.
Yeah.
And if you can't picture what it looks like, I mean, just picture a red dragon head.
Yeah, a Game of Thrones dragon head that's red, guys. You'll look like the most epic dragon hunter.
It's mounted like you would mount a deer.
Yeah, it looks
trophy.
Awesome. It looks like a mounted deer head.
So the tickets for the Harvey Relief raffle are going to be $10. Every $40 will get you an extra ticket, and all the proceeds are going to be used to help the community, starting with the players that play here at Ettin Games.
Yeah, that's the big thing for us, guys. It's not going into some nationwide charity pool,
right.
Which of course I'm sure they do good things, but we know for a fact that this is going to go local. It's going to go local to help our local Ettin family, local animals, and the another Lake Houston area relief fund. So,
Right.
Please, guys, if you can afford to do so, by all means, go to that, get a couple raffle tickets. And if you're in the Houston area, on September 16th, which I believe is 2 Saturdays from now, in 2 weeks from now on Saturday, Ettin's going to be hosting its second annual Gamers Flea Market.
Is it only the second?
I think so. I think it's the second time they've done it. I'm not sure. It might be more than that.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. But they're hosting their flea market, so
I'm gonna be there.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna be there.
I have so many games to get rid of because Destiny has taken over completely.
And it's awesome, guys, because you can find maybe some board games or other games you've been wanting to play, but you're not ready to drop $100 on a big board game.
Come buy my games.
You can get them at a discount, and you'll basically be buying the seller Ettin store credit. And then
in addition to the store credit, 20% of all the proceeds are also going to help the Harvey relief
going back
efforts.
into the Harvey funds. So another little help on the fundraiser. And once again, next Sunday, guys, $10 entry fee. We are having a Spirit of Rebellion box tournament here at Ettin.
Pretty exciting.
Even if you have most of your Spirit of Rebellion cards, I don't care who you are, another 4-speed is well worth a $10 entry fee. So.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity if you perform well to be able to get extra Spirit product to be able to trade for all the new Empire at War cards that you're going to need.
And guys,
so that's $10.
Yeah.
Winner gets a box, and then second place through 8th place are going to receive store credit. Of course, will be based on attendance for 12 people, and if there are less than 12 people, the prize port is going to be scaled accordingly.
Yeah.
So come on out, come play. We have a lot of fun here.
A box of boosters is awesome, no matter what set it's from. So, please, guys, come out and join us for that. And then also 2 weeks from now, on that Saturday, we're having the flea market event. And that Sunday, we will be doing our very first, after our normal Sunday Destiny stream, we'll be doing our very first Duel of Fates format. So if you are interested in doing that, it'll be a $10 entry fee. We're only having 4 people. We're going to pick 4 people to do that from everybody that's interested for that weekend. Just because we don't pick, you aren't chosen for that weekend, you will still be in the running, the next weekends. We don't want to have the same people every weekend. So,
and this is going to be a trial run for the format that we've come up with. So if you are interested in helping us test it out and see if it is maybe a viable format for Destiny and just a fun way to play the game, let us know, and we'll try to get you in here. And
you will need to bring all the cards you own, because your deck building will be limited to your card pool. So. And it'll be a random battlefield. You'll choose a random battlefield, and then you will also pick from another pile of cards. You will randomly choose a deck building restriction, like
either the number of characters, the color of characters, or it even could be something thematic, like you can use any character that was on that's at Jabba's palace, or any character that's been on the Millennium Falcon.
It's going to test your brain to try and put together a hard-hitting deck, a good deck, with a battlefield you don't know what battlefield you're going to be stuck with, and 2, what other restriction. We're going to see hopefully some awesome decks come out of it, and that's what we're trying to showcase with this format. So,
and finally, if you're interested in Magic as well, Ettin Games does have Friday night standard.
Every Friday night.
Saturday night modern. Friday nights is at 7:30. Saturday nights at 6:30. So if you're interested in Magic, you can check out their Twitch streams that they have going on there. And then additionally, I posted this on our Houston Destiny Facebook page. But I don't know if everybody has heard about it. But Ettin Games actually has a YouTube channel, and they edit the videos that we make, the coverage that we get during these Twitch streams.
If you missed the live stream.
And so you can go back and watch the videos and see what our local players are playing, and maybe learn a thing or two from Rob or I.
Well,
probably not though, but
you'll be entertained anyway.
Hopefully. We're trying. So Anyways, thank you guys for joining us. Come out next week and donate to Hurricane Harvey.
Love you guys. Appreciate it.